Hey everyone, today we're talking about one of the most well-known rights under GDPR, and also one of the most powerful, the right to be forgotten, officially called the right to erasure. Let's make it super simple. So, what does it mean? It means that you can ask an organization to delete your personal data, and in many cases, they have to do it without delay. You're basically saying, hey, I don't want you to keep my data anymore. And GDPR supports that, as long as you have a valid reason. Let's look at the main reasons when you can use this right. The data is no longer needed. Maybe the company collected your info for a specific purpose, and now that purpose is done. You applied for a job 2 years ago, didn't get it, and now you want them to delete your data from their system. That's totally fair. You withdraw your consent if you gave permission for your data to be used, and now you change your mind, you can take it back. You signed up for a newsletter, but now you want out. You withdraw your consent and ask them to delete your information. They have to do it. You object to the processing if you have a strong reason to object, especially if it's being used for marketing. You can ask them to stop and erase your data. Unlawful processing, if the data was collected or used in a way that breaks GDPR rules, it should be deleted right away. Legal obligation. Sometimes deletion is required to follow a legal rule. So if a law says the data must be erased, that becomes a valid reason. Info collected from children online. If data was collected from a child through online services and there was no proper consent, it may also need to be erased. Sounds simple, right? But there are also some limits. For example, if a company needs to keep your data for legal reasons, like a contract, a court case, or tax reporting, they can say no. If the data is needed for freedom of expression, scientific research, or public health, they might not delete it immediately. So it's not an automatic delete everything button, but your request must be taken seriously. So what should you do if you want your data erased? Just send a request to the organization, email is fine. They usually have 1 month to respond, and they must tell you what action they're taking. And if they say no, they must explain why. Clearly, why this right matters. The right to erasure gives you control. Your data is about you, and you should be able to walk away when it no longer makes sense to be in someone's system. Think of it like closing a digital door behind you. Want to learn more about your data rights in a clear and practical way? Join us at CT Academy. We turn complex privacy laws into simple, everyday knowledge so you can protect your data with confidence.